a plan of action. They was contacted today and told us they needed to submit a plan of action.
What about lighting? Did that guy, is he off of the list now?
No, he's still on the list.
Okay.
This is just our monthly update that I'm gonna do.
I'd
On
like,
that particular one.
I'd like to see the old Gossip place put on this thing so we can get updates on this.
It will be on the next one, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Marvin, number 21.
That is the parade I was telling you about. It's on
Yeah, I missed that, I'm sorry.
May 22nd, and it's going to be approximately 200 cars. Working with, the two chiefs are working together on this, right? Chiefs Bill Dinner?
200?
200 cars, yes.
We talked about it, I told him, I don't, 200 cars is pretty long line of cars. We're talking.
What's a typical homecoming parade?
50.
That's what I was gonna say, a big parade's 50 floats, cars.
So we got 200 graduates, what we're saying.
Yeah.
There's questions that I have on this, they're talking about lining them up, and originally they were gonna hand out, diplomas, but how are they gonna line them up alphabetically? It seems an astronomical issue that they could not overcome. I don't know I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna turn out. We kept them off the boulevard. They're gonna use the original homecoming parade route, but if they take Blackstone, the Roberts Cutoff, Barbara, Churchill, and Churchill back, it'll keep us off the boulevard. It'll utilize a lot less personnel. I'm waiting for their next directive, I guess.
The first car will make it round before the last one starts.
They're starting out of it.
Wait, that's possible.
I mean, it's like the other thing, if they can make the chiefs content that it's safe, I mean,
Social separate.
it's unusual, but this is an unusual time and it's an unusual thing being imposed on this year's senior class. So I'm willing to, I think we need to work with them as long as they're, as long as they're coordinating with our public safety personnel, then I think it's a positive.
My question, it runs the same question as, Councilman House parade. They're gonna announce this way ahead of time. We're gonna have the same kind of people gathering, and I feel for the senior class, what are we gonna do? And how are we gonna?
I mean, are they gonna try to put the word out that this is not, I mean, since it's not on the boulevard, are they basically just gonna put the word out that it's to come out for, the people in their yards and it's not to gather?
That's their intention.
I mean, if they're, that would be certainly a concern like Steve brought up, earlier, but,
This is not gonna be on a major thoroughfare, I don't think.
right.
Unless you wanna count Roberts Cutoff that little bit.
And
It's still gonna be a major impact on traffic in our police department.
Yes, it is.
Doing a car is gonna be a slow process. I would think that'd give a lot of time for people to gather.
Especially if Fords are in the parade, it'll do a lot of time. That pushes.
What he said, I'm sure it has something to do with it.
You'd have to have, kind of like the column along behind a bunch of elephants, somebody behind picking up 4 parts and throwing them in the
That was Mayor, that wasn't me.
You gotta have a car that runs and jump off all the Chevrolet.
The issue here is, man, if you said no to it,
Of course.
We can't,
bad people.
we can't say no, but
You got 200 graduating people, you've got at least, you know, I would think on average, 2 people per graduate that are gonna be somewhere to watch it. And you know good well that there's gonna be some of them that's got aunts and uncles and cousins and, so this is not a good deal, but I don't see how in the heck we can say no.
So get them to ride the bus and won't take near to me.
Are they encouraging, so that 600 number, is that the number that they anticipate just being in the cars? They're not encouraging people to bring
I
their families.
understood that's the participant.
They're not encouraging people to bring families out along the route because, again, it's not.
They have to get a permit, right?
They've already got it.
They've got the permit.
So the
Well,
route,
their permit says 600 people, and that's not, I'm assuming that's talking about in the cars and driving. You got,
right,
Yeah,
no, they did 200 cars, 600 people.
right.
So we're still not talking about how many people are gonna be in the front yards to see them.
But again, I don't know, I mean, usually during the other parades, there's people lined up along the boulevard more than anything. To me, the going down the streets, it's usually just people in their yards or maybe them and their neighbors in their yards. I don't usually see a lot of people just wander.
Because the route has been published, it's on the boulevard, I think.
Right.
Likely, if the route's published this way, there needs to be more people to find. But again, I don't know, hopefully, people will stay in their cars and watch it, right, from the side of the road. Yeah, I agree that we need to be flexible as possible to allow something to be done for the kids. It's gonna be the school's job to promote social separation. They need to promote that. If you're gonna be in the yards, you're not related, stay away.
And then they decide we're gonna go on the Franklin Park, buy the rest of the homes over there.
It's a school function, the city has agreed to assist them if they need to, I mean, they're gonna need us to assist with traffic control, but this is a school-sponsored function, and I think, again, are they opening their library? That's basically what this is.
Thank you.
Agree.
So if we give them a permit, there's not much action we can take, we can talk about.
Right.
it's just an update.
It was just a.
Okay, Marvin, item number 21.
Well, basically what I want to talk to you about is we put together all of our expenses that we've incurred since COVID-19. Chandler over at the county told me to go on and submit it into them. I already did, but today at the Commissioner's Court, well, actually, let's go back a day, the governor, we have a meeting with the governor. It's going to be $55 per capita on this CARES Act. It's going to be delivered down to the county and from the county to the cities. And the catch to it is it has to be spent on all COVID-19 related stuff. If it's not, it'll have to be returned to the U.S. Treasury or back in our case to the county. But I've already accounted for $82,000. We're keeping up records as we go. That all the way through December 20th, by the way, that this money is applicable to. So we're going to meet next week with Tarrant County to go over the interlocal agreement between all the cities and the counties. And they expect to disperse the checks shortly thereafter. So
How does the base on per capita they're gonna, they said we get?
$413,000 for
So we
This
should
week's
become control of our expenses.
for a COVID-19 vehicle.
yeah, good luck.
Well, that's good. Didn't look like we were gonna get anything for a while.
But the first batch will cover all our hazard pay and everything, so.
Okay.
Well, what happened in this one? What happens if you have to, this gets so bad you have to lay people off? That's not gonna jeopardize any of the money,
No,
like the others.
that won't change that. Now, they're working on a bill, in Congress, y'all probably know about it right now, that'll, help with the revenues of the city. But right now, the CARES Act does nothing for revenue.
Well, we got schools closed, divert those funds to the city.